Okay. Sorry, I gotta make sure it's on. What's up, guys? It's Blue Chip Nacho 57 here again, back with another review. I know, another review. I'll put some more riding videos out. I was going to put more out, but I haven't had time. And I did one, and then I fell, and then I made that video of me falling when I high-sided. It was my first side of the day, so that's probably why. But you will see more riding. But yes, this is another review. I just got back from riding outside. It is now raining, so I decided to come in and make this review because I've been meaning to do it. These, I'm going to be reviewing the 80A durometer Seismic bootleg wheels. Seismic, I believe, is Australian, or if they're not Australian, they're not from the US. And they make great wheels, and they make some of the fastest wheels I've ever seen. And now that they made a sliding wheel, you better recognize, son. So they're 70 millimeters tall. I'll show you the wheel. These are obviously not 70 millimeters. They're like 58 or something, which isn't that small because I've had them for like 2 months, but I've only had them on my board for about a month and a week or something like that, because I had those stems on here, but I just kind of switch out with them. Okay, so first things with these wheels that you got to know about them: they're for fast freeride, and in my opinion, fast freeride only, basically. That's why they're not kind of my type of wheel, because I have a hill, like, I live in Texas, like, south, so there's, like, no hills, and I have a hill from my house down to, like, my friend's house, and it's pretty good, and if you start from the very top and you go all the way down, you get really good speed, and that's why I still have use of these wheels, because I can get good speed and still pull out slides. I just slow down a lot because they're meant for fast freeride. And if you thought ABEC 11 wheels, any durometer, the lowest, maybe even 72A flashbacks, dumped Thane off, you have not seen anything. These wheels dump so much Thane. It's ridiculous. But that's a good thing, and it's also a bad thing, because that means your wheel's wearing down faster. But I haven't really necessarily found that with this wheel so far. It's kind of surprising. It's not like a stem where, you know, you see it leave Thane and then you're like, oh wait, half my wheel's gone. This wheel, it wears down really nicely. It has a really nice wear pattern. Barely any coning at all on these wheels. Let's see here. Yeah, barely any coning. That's got a little bit of coning, and this has none. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And I know a lot of people don't care about the graphic on the wheel. I really don't either. But I don't know how, but not one little teeny bit has come off yet. Usually with stimulus, right, even before you even pull them out of the box, they're already like gone. But these have stayed on like the whole time. Not one bit has come off. So if you like wheel graphics and you think it's cool, you might want to look at these wheels, because they stay on a lifetime. Okay, yeah, I don't know if this really matters, but I'm riding Bones Reds. That doesn't really make a big difference of the slide. Probably makes it better than most bearings, because, in my opinion, they're the best for the price. So that's good. They have, like, the most predictable slide I've ever ridden in a wheel, and I've ridden plenty of wheels. They look like a Metro Motion, and they have, like, the same contact patch as a Metro Motion, or maybe a little bit wider, but they're nothing like a Metro Motions. Metro Motions are typically very icy and uncontrollable and unpredictable, and you have to, you know, shift your weight a lot during the slide just so you can keep the slide going how you want it to. With these, it is definitely the opposite. You're completely controlled in the slide. You know what's gonna come out of the slide. It's got plenty of hookup, the right amount of hookup. It's got great initiation in the slide, no matter what board you're riding. I'm riding a drop deck. Typically, these won't have as good start into slides as drop throughs like the Lanyards 9 to 5. However, with these wheels, it makes it awesome. As you can see, the contact patch looks a little thick and wide, but that's mainly because the lip is completely gone. It was a thick lip wheel, which means it's going to slide easier like a flashback, But now that I've completely worn that lip down, the contact patch is getting wider, but once I wear it down even more, since it goes in, it's going to get smaller. So, easier sliding, and that's good. Okay, something you need to know about this wheel. I don't think it's a big problem. I think it was just my first set of wheels. I went locally to a shop and had them order in these wheels for me, and like the same day I got the wheel. I came home from school that Friday or whatever. I got the wheel, put them on my board. It was an old board. I don't think that has to do anything with it, but I put them on. I slid a lot, whatever, and then I don't know how it happened, but maybe I slid over some rocks, but this huge chip, and I'm not exaggerating at all, it wasn't even a chip, it was like a crack in the wheel. It came from like here all the way up here and stopped right there. It was huge. I couldn't even like rip it off. So, got a refund, got these new wheels, and very minimal chipping. I think I've had one chip, and it's slight on the whole wheel, and it's right there. And I probably ran over like, or slid over a crack in my sidewalk. So nothing to be worried about. I think it was just like a bunch of bubbles in the urethane got up in that one area. So yeah, yeah, it's great. I don't think I mentioned the core, but the core of the wheel is center set. It looks like an offset wheel, but it is not. It's kind of like the Otangs. It has like a sharp bevel in here, not like a big one like a Fireball, Beast, or Incendo, but it's like a small bevel, but it's more of like a really small lip right here, and then it goes sharp right here, and it goes down into the bearing seat. As in, other than up here, it's a round lip. It's no sharpness, and it does the same thing, goes down in there, and then it has like a quick drop right there. Just so you're going to get a better slide. They're going to slide a little bit different, but not a big difference if you flip them to even out the wear pattern. But yeah, by the way, they're still center set, so you can still do that. They're not completely symmetrical, though, so they're not going to have, like an orangutan balut. It's not going to be like that. Yeah, so mainly meant for fast freeride. You can do slow freeride, but they're not going to be as smooth. They might actually be a little chattery, and they're just going to slow you down too much. Like, if you want to do no complies, slide shove-its, and all that, go for 86A Stimulus. I know I'm not a big fan of Otang. I think they're like overpriced for what you're kind of getting. But just because it's, the name and, the cool videos and whatever. But I think for flippy, spinny, slidey tricks, you should go for the 86A Stims or Metro Motions. I don't know. They don't lose like any speed. Or Balutes, actually. That's probably my first suggestion. Not these though. Fast freeride, I don't know why you wouldn't get these. They're amazing. Now, actually, the 84A Seismic Bootlegs are better for an all-around wheel, and they're even faster. Yeah, this urethane is really slidey, and it's super, super fast. It holds its speed well, too, even at small sizes like this. Yeah, like I said, it leaves a lot of thane, and it actually doesn't wear down fast, which means it's not going to flat spot as easy as a wheel that leaves a lot of thane and wears down fast. But no matter what wheel you have, if you hold a slide 90 degrees, like completely 90 degrees, and even if you suck it back in, it won't turn out really pretty. You'll probably have a flat spot. With these, I've done it a couple times, and I've accidentally, since I have a drop deck too, I dug my edge in a lot, and I high-sided, and no flat spots. I haven't had like a direct flat spot where it goes like on the pavement, but I've had like a little bit of like, if you can see on the end, it's kind of like weird. And then on this particular wheel, I can hold my finger up to it and I can kind of feel it. But that's the only thing. And everything else, this wheel's great. It is $52, $53. It's like an orangutan, Durain, or any other Otang wheel besides the Fat Freeze. And it's definitely worth your money. I don't know why they have it such a high price. Maybe because it's like a new wheel. But it is good, and it is definitely worth it. Like I said, flippy spinny tricks. Look at the orangutan family and their higher duros. That's good. What else is there? If you want fast freeride wheels, definitely look at the 80A durometer of these. If you want an all-around wheel, definitely look at the 84A durometers of these. Yeah, that's all I have to say. They're very high quality wheel, just like the Stimulus. But in my preference, I think these are better for what you're getting with the price. So thanks for listening. Comment. Tell me. Actually, I want you to comment on this. If anything, because this Seismic bootleg, it says Elixir. I believe that's the slide formula, but I've seen other bootlegs that have the slide formula that don't say that. So if you know anything of that, please tell me in the comment section below. That's all I got, and thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.